Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? So, what we're going to be talking about today is the fact that whether you realize it or not, we live in a giant surveillance prison in which virtually everything that we do is being monitored, it's being tracked, recorded, analyzed. In this day and age, you should just assume that nothing you do is ever private. I remember when I was young, and if I really wanted to have like a private conversation with someone, I would just talk to them to their face, right? And if what we said to each other ever got out right away, you knew who spilled the beans, right? But those days are long gone. Unless, of course, you have a car or a vehicle that was manufactured quite some time ago. It is spying on you. In fact, if you're wondering which gadgets have the worst user privacy practices, it turns out that the answer may be parked right outside in your driveway or in your garage. Cars are the official worst category for products for privacy. 92% of automakers provide drivers with little, if any, control over their personal data, with 84% sharing user data with outside parties. And I was stunned when I found this out. And I'm like, thank God I drive a 2008. Seriously. Um, I mean, could this all possibly be true? Well, yeah, you got to figure everything in newer cars is computer chips. Car makers have a long list of personal information that they say they may track, including employment, purchasing history, education, internet browsing history, location data, um, music and podcast listening habits, immigration status, religious and philosophical beliefs, health information. Automakers are gathering all sorts of data about every single one of us. I mean, I'm sorry, but there is no way that I want a giant corporation tracking my religious beliefs or anything about my health. And I'm sure you feel the same way. But if you plan to purchase a car or a new car, you literally have no choice. There are 25 different vehicle brands that have failed to meet minimum privacy standards. And those brands include Ford, Toyota, Volkswagen, BMW, Tesla. They failed to meet privacy standards that were found to collect more personal data from customers than anybody else. The kind of information collected varies from personal information like medical data to how drivers are using the vehicle itself, such as how fast are they driving, where are they driving, even the music that they're listening to. Both Nissan and Kia are noted to allow the collection of information regarding a user's sex life. So I'm sorry, but that's nobody's business but your own. 84% of car brands share personal user data with service providers, data brokers, potentially sketchy businesses, with 76% claiming the right to sell your personal data. 56% are willing to share your information with the government or law enforcement if requested. Did you know that you are agreeing to all of this when you buy a car? You know, all those papers that you have to just sign an initial, sign an initial, sign an initial. Most people, when you're buying a new car, you just quickly just sign an initial, sign an initial. You're not reading all 100 pages and reading between the lines. You just sign an initial, all these forms that are put in front of you because you're just eager just to get the hell out of there. Unfortunately, these big corporations, they just can't be trusted. They are taking advantage of us and it needs to stop. I mean, of course, I wouldn't count on that happening anytime soon. Instead, I fully expect various forms of highly intrusive technology to become even more integrated into our vehicles. For example, Volkswagen, right? They just announced that it will be installing Chat GPT into new vehicles this year. They are jumping in on the generative AI bandwagon by installing the OpenAI's Chat GPT into cars starting in the second quarter of 2024. And that chatbot will be available across VW's lineup, including in the Tiguan, Passat, and Golf, as well as in the automaker's ID family of electric vehicles. No thanks, I'm staying away from Volkswagen. I mean, I certainly don't want super intelligent AI technology interacting with me and gathering information about me while I'm driving. To me, what they have planned sounds incredibly creepy. I mean, Volkswagen unveiled its first vehicles with a voice assistant that uses AI technology behind ChatGPT at a trade show in Las Vegas. And the new feature will enable drivers to have researched content read to them while they're driving their new VW Bug that are equipped with the IDA voice assistant, which the automaker says can answer general knowledge questions while also having the ability to control the car's navigation and air conditioning systems and this and that and the other. The company says that in the future, AI will provide additional information in response to questions that will go beyond those functions as its capabilities continue to expand. These could include receiving vehicle-specific information, as well as interacting with intuitive language, clearing up questions, and helping enrich conversations. So if you and your buddy are having a conversation about the game last night and this thing tries to chime in, I'd be like, you know what, butt out, buddy. But that's why this thing is put in your car now. I mean, a lot of consumers will eagerly embrace this. Oh my gosh, it's so cool, like the Stanley Cup, right? But where is all of this ultimately leading to? In the not so distant future, AI could literally be all around us every moment of every single day, and there is no escape. How will we have any privacy at all once that day arrives? Given enough time, AI really would turn our society completely upside down. Right now, only a very small portion of the population is concerned about this looming threat. And I think that everyone should be concerned about this. And I mean everyone. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. The broom just fell over, company's coming, and Bye. You guys stay safe, stay positive, keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Ciao.